I am back with a little message. As I'm sure some of you guys are aware, I'm going back to work to tomorrow night. Actually, it's not tonight, because my last night is tonight on furlough, which is the scheme that the government has set up, and so technically, when you work for a company, you can't actually work for them. It's against the law, you know. So I just thought I'd drop in and say hello. And yeah, this is hopefully going to be the last boring Sunday I've had for a long time. I've still got two Easter eggs in the cupboard in the kitchen. Mm. So hopefully everyone's doing well. And just a quick message as well, just to say hopefully as well you guys are doing well. You're staying safe and just basically being sensible. I'm not sure how the mic is on this device. I think I've asked that a few times, but I think it's important to know, so you can let me know if it's crap or not. But yeah, everything's good. It's been a tough, I think 5 weeks nearly. You know, some states are going to be hitting 6 weeks, and some countries are going to be hitting even more than that. But yeah, just wanted to say hello. Enjoy my last day of being a debauched person, I should say. Let me make this look better. Can I make myself look better or no? Actually, I could. I could. In the dark. Yeah, but seriously, I hope everyone's doing okay and are coping with things that are going on just now. Because things are very unusual. They're very unusual. Guys, if you can do, it's just a mini stream. If you want to tweet it out, please feel free to do so. And tell your friends, tell the dog you've never met. Look at the hair, guys. Look at the hair. This is how I've got to go into work tomorrow night. I'll be needing hairspray to keep this thing down. I'm live, guys, for a little while. Not for too long, as I say. It's just a mini thing that I'm doing. So if anyone wants to retweet the stream out, feel free to do so. It's currently 105. Yeah, well, basically 105, 107 or something like that. Yeah, 107. Yeah, so I can tell the time. Um, I know it's been tough for everyone, but we are doing the right thing. We are definitely doing the right thing. Um, I'm going back to work. I, I was excited about it, when I first was told. Um, but part of me is a little bit worried about it, of course, because that's natural. Because you're going to be concerned about what's around you. Because I'm going to be surrounded by, not surrounded, that's a lie, but there's going to be blocks in where I'm going to be of NHS workers. And hey, Gary, you're a beautiful man too. How you doing, my friend? It was really nice to catch Brooke last night and hear your voice. And hear your voice too. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Things are tough right now for sure, but I know one thing for sure. You guys will definitely keep strong, and you will be fine. Um, I've had like a mini cleanup. I started my dinner, like making my dinner at 9:30 this morning, simply because my cat woke me up. I thought, you know something, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use my crock pot. Well, remember the old crock pots, the slow cookers. It's a mini version of that. So I thought, what the hell is it? So I'm gonna do it. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed. Well, I've got a thumbs up. You know what I mean? That it's gonna work out well. It's gonna work out okay. And I think even just getting out tomorrow night, is going to be daunting to a degree because I've got to leave here at 9 o'clock at night on Monday, and I'm not sure how that's going to be because I haven't been given my certificate yet that says I'm allowed to be out. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm even saying that. Slow cooking, yeah, yes. Well, slow cooking is a sausage casserole, which I've never made in my life, Gary. I have never made in my life. But I could literally live on microwave meals. I could literally live on things like that forever. Not that I would want to, though, but it's always nice to have a good dinner now and again. I think in times like these, God, I'm sounding like some sort of war victim. Um, I have to type something here, by the way. Would you be a laugh at? I can type. I hope it tastes amazing. I really do. I really do. I have a feeling it will. I think it will surprise people. The people, where are they? But today I thought, oh, the hell with it. I've got one more day before I'm back to work. So why not just go with it and just I cleaned out my spare room. I hoovered it up and polished and cleaned and stuff like that, and done my kitchen like you do your kitchens. Mm. I thought you might agree. I thought you might agree. So anyone else that's watching, please feel free to smash the like, retweet out the stream. I so miss doing things like games and stuff like that. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I still play games and things like that, but I'm not streaming them obviously. I'm not obviously streaming them, and so I'm hoping my work today, Gary, is going to be appreciated. Unfortunately, there is. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Spare room. Oh, when's lockdown lifted? Gary, you're more than welcome to visit here, and I mean that. I think I mentioned this to you a long time ago. If you were ever up in this neck of the woods, you'd also be welcome here. And you're one of the few people that I get on well with, and it's strange because there's a lot of people in the world that I never thought I would get on well with, you know. And it's a case of don't judge a book by its cover because once you talk to those people, you you are blown away. You're astounded. You're like, this guy's ace. This guy's a really nice guy. And I'm talking about myself here, by the way, just to cover all the tracks. It's good to see you, and thank you for dropping by. Definitely is. I don't know where the evil hunter of destiny is, or Holly, or Sarah. Yeah, I just thought, hey, last day on lockdown, technically for me, I thought, fuck it, pour some vodka into an empty, or half empty bottle of Wilt, which is what I did. But I've got the dinner half prepared. Say, hey, I've cleaned the spare room. So, Gary, all I've got to do is get a bed, and then you're fine. But I've also got a sofa bed here, which folds out nicely. So, and I hope you and Brooke are doing very well. It was nice to catch Brooke, as I say earlier on, and hear you talking. And I hope you guys are doing well. I really do. I really do. I just thought, well, I'm going to make a video with my massive hair, which I'm not going to shave off. I've decided I'm not shaving my hair off because if I go into work, I love the job I'm in, but they're gonna be the types that are like, you can't come in here with a skinhead, So I've got to have the tower hair. There'll be the hairspray out, the gel, everything. But I'm looking forward to getting back. Even though it's going to be a bit more, it's going to be different. It's going to be very different, that's for sure. Your hair is so long. So Gary, would you be tempted to shave your hair, or see when I look at you, I would say you're not a shaver in terms of hair. I did it once. I did it once, and I look like the ultimate refugee. I look like something from Auschwitz, and I don't care how controversial that sounds, but it's true. I really did. I looked terrible, and this was about 15 years ago, and a lot younger. A lot younger back then, I was in school and stuff like that, and my mum picked me up in the car, and she says to me, "What the hell have you done to your hair?" And she was literally a way to hit me, you know. She, in her words were, "You look like an effing refugee." So gotta love our mums, don't we? You know, even though they're wrong half the time. Nah, they're not all the time. Sometimes they've got a point, they've got experience, and stuff like that. So she was right on that aspect, I would say. You don't think you'd shave your hair? No, I couldn't. I couldn't now. I've done it. I wouldn't do it again. I wouldn't do it again because I really look ridiculous. I look terrible. I really do look like an refugee, and she was right. She was right. You know. I hope that doesn't sound offensive to anybody. And if it does, in this current climate, I really couldn't care if it's anyone. But yeah, I'm enjoying. Well, I was going to say I'm enjoying what time I've got left, but that sounds over dramatic because I'm sure I'll be fine once I'm back to work tomorrow. I keep thinking it was Sunday night, i.e. tonight, but it's tomorrow night, it's Monday night. So what I'm doing, I'm basically meeting one of the bigwigs, and he's going to give me a list of codes so I can access all the cameras for every single, complex, so I can check what's going on. But I'm thinking to myself, do I deserve a pay rise? Yes, of course I do. Of course I do. But when the economy is low, it, that almost cancels that out too, because we've all got to survive. And as I say, I know Gary. I think all you got to do is stay safe. Yeah, yeah. I've been assured that I will be kept safe, and don't touch anyone. I find that hard. I find it hard to do. No, I don't. I don't touch anyone anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Here I am with the. Here I am checking my here again. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This thing is going to be like this size by the time we are out of lockdown and stuff like that. You know, we're going to be. Oh my God, Mike. Mike. He is the most horrible man in existence. And I left a few comments. I think he deleted a lot of them. Not that I bother him. That I'm bothered with that, of course. But he's so horrible. He's not a nice guy. Mike, it's lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're keeping safe too. It's hard work to keep 2 meters away. See, we see. It's strange. You see meters there. We see feet. So we've got a 6 feet thing here. So I don't know, but I know what you mean. Obviously, meters are in feet. You know, 2 meters basically equals 6 feet, basically. So when I'm 6 foot one, so just imagine yourselves between me. No, or maybe not, or maybe not. Yeah, and I can totally vouch for that. As an observer, Gary, uh, Mike, it must be terrible, and just having to put up with this. And I know a lot of the governors and in the US are sort of easing off restrictions. It's the same in this country as well. Well, continent really. They're starting to ease off restrictions, but we're not sure if it's going to be the right thing to do or not. If I'm going to be ultra politicized about it, I would say it is the right thing to do. But hey ho, as long as you stay safe and be sensible and don't go. I mean, it's not like you're gonna go grab somebody and go, "Give me a kiss, darling." You know, you're not gonna do that. You know, nobody does that in any circumstance unless you're a complete pervert like myself. You know, and of course I'm joking. Yeah, he is not a nice guy, Mike. He really isn't. He really isn't. It's not. Yeah, now Wuhan are releasing the real numbers, of course. Yeah, yeah, they are. They are completely releasing the real numbers, and we always knew that those numbers were false in the first place because there's no way when something comes from the epicenter, which is Wuhan, um, you can say that your numbers are lower than the US. That's complete. That's complete yes. Complete yes. You know? I was supposed to meet my girlfriend, come meet here in May, but we don't know when. Well, they're talking about May as possibly being the month when things are starting, not necessarily being lifted, in one go. You know, it's a sense of gradually eased. That's basically what they're saying. Yeah, yeah. I hope it's not too long. I hope it's not too long for everyone, guys. Yeah, yeah. 6 feet is just 2 meters. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, in this country, we're still stuck in the old system. So when somebody says to me like, "Oh, stand 2 meters apart," you are like, what? What's that? You don't know because you just think 6 foot. Okay, okay, that's easier. Because you understand that. You know. Problem is she can't because she's in Canada and they require to quarantine if they visit the States. Yeah, yeah, I think that's the same in a lot of countries. Like, I think I think even after the restrictions are released, that's going to be the case for a while. They're going to have to at least, hopefully, if they've got a handle on this thing, they can maybe keep doing 7 days. You know, I mean, 7 days is better than 2 weeks, that's for sure. Hey, Crazy Kev, it's good to see you. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're keeping well. It's great to see you. Yeah, but that is tough going. But I think it's tough going for a lot of us. You know, there's no question. There's no question it's tough going for a lot of us. And it's funny. You can have people that are even on their own. You know, not funny, but funny that way. You know, and they can be content with living. You know, within themselves, you know, for years and years on end, you know, have no contact with anybody from the outside or anything like that. And yet, when the rule comes down, it really can change your mindset. It really can. It's like, oh my God, you can't keep me here. You can't keep me here. But that's just the way it is. But I think things will definitely be lifted gradually, not instantly, by next month. You know, and I'm hoping for you guys that that's the case. I hope for me as well. As I say, I'm going back to work tomorrow, but only as a key worker. They got to print me out a certificate, and I can't fucking wait, to be honest. How is Vanessa doing, Kev? Yeah, yeah, hopefully you guys are both doing well. Guys, you want to retweet out the stream? I'm doing a live stream, which I don't often do. I've been doing more of them lately. Um, just thought, why not? You know, this will probably be the last direct live stream I do for a while because, as I say, I'm going back to work tomorrow night. And feel free to retweet it out. Feel free to smash the like. Feel free to give me money. No, I'm not. I'm no elbow. I'm no elbow. Oh, Mike, you have opened my eyes to a new world. And you know something? I really like it. I really like it. Andrew, can I drop my ladies channel in the? Of course you can. Of course you can. You can do anything you want. You're a mod, and you're friends as well. So of course you can do that. See, we're the opposite at the moment, Mr. Scott. You want to get out and back to work. Yes, and it's funny you saying that because it's not funny, but um, obviously I went out to the shop this morning just to get a few essential goods like potatoes and bread and things like that and milk and all that stuff. And they're just understandably desperate for a break because they deserve it. They really deserve it because they're the ones having to put up with the you know we think we put the stress and worry of the virus, which we do, of course we do, but what they've also got is having to work doing it. So I'm going to experience that for the first time tomorrow night. So yeah, yeah, hats off to you guys that do that, and not just them, but as I say, the NHS workers as well, which I mentioned before. You're welcome. It's okay, Forrest. You're more welcome to do that. And I hope it's not too rude. I don't want to rude ladies on my channel. I can give a damn. I can give a damn. You get instant on my channel within reason. Within reason, of course. Thank you very much for the thumbs up. So always appreciate. Even though I don't stream so much now, um, when I say I don't stream so many like games, stuff like that. I just haven't really been interested in games. You know, God bless their hearts, Hunter and Holly and Sarah and Cubby and Gary and you guys, everyone else. They've mentioned about gaming and stuff like that, but The thing got to me for a while. It did get to me for a while, which I think everyone has their own experience and has their own remembrance of this thing, and they will have. And I think forever, which is understandable, because it's happened, And let's just hope we get rid of it soon. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you had a good day so far. Captain Tom's awesome. Oh, Mike, you don't need Gary. Gary's fine. Yeah, that 99-year-old guy, Tom. How amazing is that? Just to see. I mean, I can sit here and complain right now, which I'm probably doing. To a degree, I am complaining. And I have complained a lot. Oh my God, off screen. Oh my God, I've been banging the walls. I've been escaping to parks at 2 in the morning. I'm not joking. I'm serious. I've done this. And yeah, a 99-year-old veteran, a war veteran that can walk all those miles. I mean, if anyone deserves praise, it's somebody like that. And it's sometimes we need to take lessons, even at our ages, of people like him. You haven't been playing Fortnite in months properly. Well, that's understandable. You know, you've re-downloaded. Yeah, you guys need to get back on and do all the Fortnite stuff. Do all that stuff. Because I actually enjoy. I don't play the game, as you guys know. There's been many people, many times, have tried to get me to play that game, and I won't play it. I won't play it because I don't like it. I just simply don't like the game, and it's nothing against the game. It's just that I'm not. It Me and Fortnite just don't go well together. So, but I like listening and looking and watching people play it. Because I like the banter, the camaraderie between the people that play it and people that I know, which helps a lot as well. So the old duo, yeah, absolutely a legend. Oh my God, 20 million. That's incredible, isn't it? Absolutely incredible. And I really hope that money is used for the right cause. Which he intended for it to be, which I'm sure you know it will be. Just, but if I ever hit 99 years old and we're ever in a crisis like this again, I hope I can do the same as he can. Hey Mark, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for dropping in by. Guys, if anyone that hasn't checked out Mark, Ford Power Gaming / Mark Ford, make sure to give him a slap in a nice way. Give him a thumbs up and say hello. And he plays some GTA. And he plays a bit of Call of Duty, if I think, if I'm right. I think I'm right. But Mark, remember my thumbs up as well, and feel free to retweet this out. This is just an impromptu stream I'm doing because I'm currently making dinner. I've been clearing out my spare room. I'm going back to work tomorrow night, so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, but apprehensive at the same time. You know, Gary. Mark, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm doing pretty good. Are you okay? God, I don't know. I've tried Fortnite, guys. I've tried Fortnite 3 times. I just cannot get into it. And it's always genuinely has been with the greatest of intentions of properly enjoying it. And it's not that I hate the game. It's just that I don't feel it suits me. I don't feel the game suits me at all. So that's just all I'm going to say on that matter. Impromptu. Do you like that word, Mike? I played Destiny 2 and then the Division 2 again. Awesome. Nice. Nice. Good games. Good games. I haven't touched Destiny 2 in months. I think I had a little try of it. I think it's gotten quite boring. Um, I'm no expert, of course. Of course. I just feel Destiny 2 has got a little bit boring, and Division 2 seems to be quite popular lately because I've noticed quite a few people playing that on my friends list. So maybe there's something in that, eh? I've got to catch up in this chat. Oh my god, Nick has got. Oh, so Nick's doing quite well, is he? Well, I'm glad to hear that. I am glad to hear that. Nice guy. He is a nice guy. Yes, I do need you, Gary. The thing is, people have said that about Fortnite before. They said, "Oh, you need me to do this. You need me to do that." And here's me with my Afro do. And see, I'm checking myself out. I can't stop doing it. But yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. I need somebody that actually knows the game. Knows how to play it. But many others have said the same. And then when I get something wrong, you know, they shout at me, and I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. So, Mike, are you? I know plans are being in place for restrictions to be lifted. And this goes to everybody else who's here. Have you guys got plans for what you want to do once the restrictions are lifted? See, the problem for a lot of us is that we're working, so we can't really make plans, But when we get our holidays, I think we should really, really take our holidays. When I say take our holidays, take them. 10,000 views. Yeah, the new Final Fantasy. Do you mean the Final Fantasy VII remake? Because it does look awesome, Mike. It really does look awesome. I was a huge fan of. Well, I've always been a huge fan of Final Fantasy games. Um, number 8 was my favorite, and Sorry, I've got two favorites. I've told this to Hunter many a time. Number 8, number 10 were both my favorites. They're like joint favorites to me. I know, guys. I still got like 20 views a day. Right. So you're doing a series on Final Fantasy as well. Awesome. Because guys, if anyone hasn't checked out Four Scores and Seven Years Ago, you must have heard of him. Check him out. He's obviously doing a series on Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy is a staple diet of anyone that's lived within the last 30, 40 years. Check it out. Now, I also know Hunter of Destiny is doing the same. Please check out his videos as well. I don't know if he's lurking or he's around. Please check his videos out also because he's doing the exact same. He's a huge fan of the game, especially that one. Alicia, yes, reality is here. How you doing, my love? Guys, Alicia Shepherd, an awesome person and somebody that takes things. How should I say it? Intelligently, you know, with with reality, you know, with reality. I'm checking myself out. My hair is like, I'm doing the hair thing. I'm doing the hair thing. I shouldn't be doing that right now, you know. It's good to see you. It really is good to see you. Thank you very much for dropping in. And yeah, definitely check Alicia out because she's one of the most dedicated persons. Oh, I'm sounding like Obama every day. One of the most dedicated people uh, on YouTube for sure, and she deserves a lot more than what she gets on her channel. So if you can at least just drop her a sub, drop her a like on her videos. Doesn't hurt to smash that like button. Doesn't hurt to smash that sub. You know, nobody's saying that you have to spend 18 hours watching, you know, her videos, even though some of them last for about 12, and every hour of those 12 are great. You know, I have to catch up in the chat. Yeah, it does look amazing, Gary. I mean, I'm impressed with what they've done, but it took a while for it to come out, and I know a lot of people were like waiting for Final Fantasy VII remake for so long. We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming, but they kept. It was almost like being delayed. Now, The Last of Us 2, which is going to be the next thing, I think is going to be a thing that's going to be. I don't know. I can't blame any particular thing for it. I'm not going to blame the C word, you know. You know what I mean by that. The C word used to be the other thing, and I don't mean Christmas. You know, we have a new C word now, but hey, hopefully we're flattening things out, and by the sounds of things, we are starting to do so. You know, slowly but surely, but hey, it's better than nothing. Oh, you're welcome, Alicia. Yeah, Alicia is a PC. She is a mistress of the mistress. Shoot me now. She's part of the master race. Clavicle. Which clavicle? This one. In here. There's one here. Have you got two clavicles or one? I know you've got ventricles in both the brain and the heart, but I'm not sure if you have got clavicles in both organs. I need to be informed on this subject. You prefer goddess? Fair enough. Okay, goddess Alicia. There we go. Yeah. Guys, feel free if you haven't done so, share me out. I'm just doing an impromptu stream, which will probably last for I don't know for a while until I start peeling veg and finishing my dinner, which is coming up in about 2 hours' time. I went for an experimental thing today, and not anything weird like that. I mean, food-wise, you know. Oh God, oh Lisha, I'm tired. That's what it is. Just don't scroll up. Just don't scroll up, and you'll see the real reason. I'm back to work tomorrow, Alicia. So I'm taking the opportunity to make a little bit of an impromptu hello type of thing. I'm enclosed just now. There's hardly anybody outside, and it's sad because it's such a nice day. You know, we've had no rain for weeks, literally for weeks, and again, the forecast is no rain for 2 weeks. So it's unusual, but I think what that's going to mean is that once these restrictions are lifted, we're going to be in for a crap summer. In terms of weather, let's hope it's positive in terms of getting the country back on. I don't just mean the country, I mean the US, obviously, and the UK back on track. You know, definitely. I just shared the stream out on Twitter about now. Thank you very much, Mark. I've much appreciated, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for that. Guys, anyone that hasn't done so, please check out Four Scores. I don't know if he's still here. Check out Gary, GMS Gaming. Check out Alicia Shepherd. Check out yourself, Mark, Ford Power. And obviously check myself out and retweet the stream. Now, I'm going to be very unhealthy here. Now, I hope people don't see this as a bad thing. But you know what? I've got one more day before I have to go back to work. So I say to myself and say to others, so what? So give me 2 seconds. Yes, you heard right. Smoke a cigarette. Hey, Mina Minal. Sorry, I pronounced that completely wrong. Mina Mahal. How are you doing? Oh, you saw Queen Cass? That's been a while. It's been a while since I've even heard of her. Hopefully she's doing okay. Mina, how you doing today? Feel free to smash the like. Feel free to retweet the stream. It's an impromptu one with Blaming and Sunshine hairstyle. And one more day before I go back to work. So making a little stream. Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, Alicia, it's an old habit. I know it's bad. It's bad, but I'm inside. I can't be polluted by anything that's inside the house. Well, apart from myself, of course. She needs lots of love and thoughts and prayers and hugs as everything because her husband is 42 and he died of a heart attack. Oh my goodness. At 42 years old? Oh my god. Doesn't matter what age you are, I suppose, but I mean, oh, God rest his soul. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully, if anyone can find some way of linking, I don't know. I don't know how to respond to that. I think the only way I can respond to it is personally, on here. That's awful. That's absolutely terrible. Gee. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that for her. And his family as well, and her family, I suppose. 42 years old to have a heart attack, that's just insane. Especially in this day and age with our supposed, you know, technical advances and things like that. But I suppose, I heard like 20 years ago, they were like fit joggers and fit runners and stuff like that, and they were dropping down dead in their 20s as well. But it's different when it's somebody you not necessarily know, but you know to an extent. You know to an extent, and God bless their family. God bless them all. She's with his family right now, and they're taking good care of her. She's 39, and they've been married for 12 years. Oh wow! Well, that's awful. That's absolutely awful. And here's me smoking a cigarette. And, yeah, you had your first heart attack at 37. That's extremely young to have a heart attack. Well, you know, in the scheme of things, I know it can happen. Um, but wow, that's just insane. That's just insane. But to die at 42, it's just, you've basically got a lot of years, 40 is nothing. I wouldn't have thought. I haven't hit there yet. But, oh no, not at all, Alicia. I'm glad you've mentioned it because it's it because what it would help me to do is if I seen cats on say Jags or buses streams, I just know what not to say and what to say, if that makes sense. You know, you started early. Well, hey, you're doing well. You're doing well so far. You're doing bloody well, and you're still making those videos, and and you always provide great content. Um, an amazing conversationalist. You really are. You always have been, and I could actually sit there and listen to you for hours and hours on end. And this is one thing I don't say very often. There are certain streamers, certain people on YouTube, whatever you want to call them, Twitch even, all that D Live, all that stuff, that I can sit there and listen to, and I can listen to the video a second, third time. And Alicia, you're one of them. You're one of them. I've done that too. Mike has been the same. Gary, I've done it with Hunter as well. Um, Sarah, Eyeliner Bunny Gaming. I think she's around just now. I think she's probably still in her bed. Because I think in Los Angeles, I think it must be about 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. So it's maybe a bit early for them. But yeah, I can do that. And I have genuinely done that. I've genuinely sat there and re-listened to streams, parts of streams mostly, but I've still done it, because there's parts of it that if I've seen it live, it makes me laugh, and anything that makes me laugh makes me happy and it keeps me going, especially in times like this. So I might go back to that person's stream and I'll find that thing, and sometimes it'll take me ages to find it. And once I find it, I'll listen to it again, and it's like, yeah, I remember this. I remember this. Hey, Crafty, how you doing? Good to see you. No, it's true. It's definitely true, Alicia. It's something I've done with many streamers, but not too many. Not too many. There's a certain select few, and they've always been really nice and kind, and I think that's one way of like when people say, "Oh, watch my stream, drop me a like" and stuff like that, and that's fine. But when you can genuinely be captured by somebody that has actually got a genuine knowledge and a genuine connection to the sense of humor that possibly I might have or they might have, then you enjoy it as well. And yeah, it's good fun. I'm doing great, Crafty. I'm doing great. I'm back to work tomorrow night. As I'm sure some of you guys know. I can't wait to announce it on Twitter. I've been thrown into the front line. I'm going to be thrown into an office um, to keep an eye on other complexes via video links and all this stuff. Because unfortunately, there are times when people will take advantage of bad situations. Now, this is one of the worst situations, I suppose, we've been in for about 10 years since swine flu. And but people really are taking advantage of it. So they're breaking into empty premises and stuff like that. So I'm the one that's got to keep an eye on them. So I'll be doing that too as of tomorrow night. And then eventually, once this thing's all been lifted and we can get back to normal, the better. Definitely. Oh, I'll be fine, Crafty. I'll be fine. I don't scare easily. I don't scare easily. Um, I just I'm more see when I'm out there and being free. It seems like I'm in prison or something like that. But you know what I mean? When I'm out there being outside, I'm fine with it. I feel more relaxed. Not that I don't feel relaxed in my own home, of course, because that's would be nonsense to say. But it gives me more options, and I think when you got the more options, you feel a bit more able. So how are you doing today? even though I've asked you already. Guys, if you haven't done so, feel free to retweet stream out, and watch me smoking cigarettes. I'm currently in the process of making dinner in that area. God, look at this hair. The thing is, right, people are going for baldies. You know, when I say baldies, I mean they're shaving their hair off completely. But I'm not doing that. I'm going to wait until the hairdressers are open. Apparently, they're going to be open in 3 weeks' time. So think I can cope with you know, a little bit of height. You know, a little bit of height in here. You just have to get out and breathe sometimes, because sometimes when you forget to breathe. Sorry, I misread that. You have to get out and breathe sometimes, because sometimes you forget to breathe when, yes, you know something, that is an extremely true thing you just said. Because when you're indoors, you breathe differently when you're inside than you do when you're out. That's a fact. That's a complete fact. You know, you are not the same inside as when you're outside. And for a lot of people, and some people I know on here, um, breathing outdoors, being outdoors is a different experience, and it's a whole, it's like a separate experience, you know, in and out, in and out, you know. There's my Jerry Springer um, example, guys. Some of you are mods, so you can show Crafty's disgraceful comments. Okay, you have to go. Yeah, I've not been great at my breathing. Yeah, sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Have you got like a ventilator or something like that, Crafty? Have you got anything like that? Any assistance with I know you've got asthma and um, issues, but obviously I'm not gonna mention, so I wouldn't do that in live stream. I know you've got breathing difficulties. Are you getting help with those? Yeah, Alicia, definitely. I think it's and I think as well what makes a difference as well. Another throw into the mix is when somebody says to you, you can't go out. And when somebody says something like that to me, I can't do this. And it's like, I fucking can. But that's just human nature, I guess, but it is such a difference. I got my nebulizer and the up to my steroids. Well, I hope they're helping, Crafty. I hope you're okay. Hope you're okay. I hope you're getting. As I say, bear in mind, guys. Um, a lot of people will tell you on whatever TV show you watch, whatever website you look at, don't wait. Don't wait until things get bad. If things are feeling bad for you, you get to the hospital. You make sure you get treated. That's what they're there for. And they're doing a fantastic job, of course, because. But I would also say at the same time, um, be careful of being media snapped. When I say that, I mean, sorry, media grabbed is the word I meant to use, because the media are really playing on this as well. And make sure you. But health comes first. Health before money. I know it's easier said than done, because I've had my moments of saying that, oh my God, I don't care about my health. I don't care about this. I'd rather have money. I'd rather have a roof over my head. Look, we're all going to have roofs over our heads at some point. Well, at some point. For the main point, hopefully. But health has to come first. And I don't know. I get both arguments. I get both arguments. Of course I do. I think anyone that's got a grain of common sense in them will understand that too. I've been good. I've been loads of Assassin's Creed Odyssey completed main story. I'm going to start the DLC tonight. Awesome, awesome, fantastic game. Origins to me was absolutely fantastic. You know, it's just I liked Odyssey. I just felt Odyssey was almost stretched unnecessarily. It was stretched like in terms of Witcher style, but it wasn't The Witcher. The Witcher and Odyssey, they're similar, but they're also very dissimilar. If that makes sense. Hey, Ducky Quack Quack. Hello, hello. That's a new word. Hello, hello. How you doing? Hopefully, you're continuing to remove those brambles. I'm just doing a quick stream from my living room before I finish preparations for the Go My Dinner Snack. Yeah, hopefully doing well, Crafty, Ducky, Holly. Guys, if you haven't done feels, I can't speak tonight. Tonight? Today. I'm tired. I'm back to work. I'm back to work soon, so I'm just enjoying my freedom. But smash the like. Please retweet me out if you wanna tell your friends about me. Feel free to do so as well. Awesome, awesome. I'm looking for. You've done well. You've done well. I mean, those initial pictures you sent me, will sent to the group. Um, wow, wow. Good on you. I'm not into gardening of any description. I hate. It's not that I hate plants. That's just me just being daft, you know. But I don't know. I like plants from a distance. You know, I like plants from one here, one there. That's fine. I can deal with that. You know, they've usually got like bees and yellow jackets flying all around them, stuff like that, so they can stay, stay that distance apart. How are you doing, Ducky? You do like physical exercise? I do like physical exercise. I have not had as much as I have been used to in the last few 6 weeks and weeks since we've been under all this, you know. But I like to be active mentally, mostly, um, which is important. I think that's very important. But I can't speak. Physically active is important as well. Mhm. I hate gardening, but it feels good to hit and cut things and take in anger. You get them, Holly. You get them. You get them. What you gotta do? What all you gotta do is just like get a ton of bleach or a ton of weed killer or something like that. I can't remember what they used to call it. You used to have a name for it. They used to have this brand years ago, and I'm sure it's still on the go now. And then you could literally throw this stuff onto weeds, and it, it would dissolve your pavement. Let's put it that way. It would literally dissolve your. Hey, but at least it would get rid of the weeds as well. I'm pretty sure they still have it. It's probably toned down nowadays, like compared to what it used to be like. Um, but yeah, yeah. Hey, Angel, great to see you. Thank you for dropping in by. How are things with you? Um, New York, guys, is a very concerned area at the moment, as is the world. Hopefully things are going well with you and you're keeping healthy and safe. And as I say, that goes for everybody else on here, obviously. That goes without saying. The brambles are 10 foot tall. How long? Okay, so I think you've not been keeping top of your garden. No, not at all, not at all. Hey, if it was me, Holly, if I had brambles, I'd let them grow just to get the berries off them in the summer, well, the autumn, because the brambles are. I remember as a kid, I love brambles. You know, it was just the fact that you can get berries off a bush. You know, it was just exciting for me. You know, and I love that. I love that. Personally, Angel, I'm doing fine. I'm back to work tomorrow night. I keep telling people it's Sunday night, but this is my last day of what they call furlough, which is more of an American term anyway. So I'll be taking off furlough tonight, and then I'm being put back onto regular wage, you know, or well, salary as it will be. Tomorrow, once I go back tomorrow. So it's not tonight I'm back to work, guys. It is tomorrow night. It's Monday night. I have to meet one of my bosses. What a billion mentors in my world. But it's true. And he's going to give me a list of codes that I've got to have on hand at all times that I can use to check other premises and all this stuff. But hey, I'm not complaining, you know. I'm not sure if I have to wear a mask. They haven't said that I have to do that. I know some countries in Europe, like Austria and Italy and stuff like that, that obviously they would have to. I know some states in the US as well. My auntie, well, I've got many family in the US, but I know in California there it's mandatory to wear a mask in some counties. I think most counties now in California, and I don't know about New York, Angel. What's happening there? Yeah, well, Holly, here's news for you. Hairdressers are opening up in this country in 3 weeks' time. So they must be onto something. They must know something. They must have an idea of what's going on. So which sort of assures me to a tad, you know. Yeah. I don't know, but see the thing is, what a lot of people forget, they forget that England and Wales, they have different laws, and a law system from what we do in this country. So it's technically different. We can sort of like not make our own rules. That's rubbish. We have our own rules, but we still have to keep within normal regulations, of course. Take care and thank you for dropping the like, Holly. It's always great to see you. Oh God, Angel, of course you're in Pennsylvania. I forgot. I know. You're near Mike. You're near Mike, and you're also near Matthew. Oh God, hope he's doing okay. God, I hope that's a name I haven't thought of in a while. But I hope he's doing all right. As you can see, I've got to go into work tomorrow night like this with with a bit of an aff, bit of an aff. But hey, I feel fine. I'm not gonna. So I think if you feel okay and you're safe, keep it like that. Keep it like that. So customers have to wear masks in stores, gas stations, and grocery stores. Yeah, which I think's right. I think it's right. I think it should be like that. For the time being, we can't. People can't live like that forever. At the end of the day, we are human beings. We're a race of social people. Most of us. And when I say social people, I would say to a degree. Not everyone is, of course, and that's completely up to them. But you cannot, you can't keep something like this up forever, and I think they're now beginning to realise that. You're doing your socialising on Twitter. Yeah, so have I, to a degree, and via the local Nisa store. You know, buying the odd bag of potatoes and half bottle of vodkas and stuff like that. But as of tomorrow night, that has to stop. I'm back to normal. So you socialize on Discord and FB, Facebook. Oh God! Sorry, I am getting old, guys. So when you hear me go, you know, and guess what I'm doing, Angel, right now? And I felt bad about doing this in front of people earlier on. I'm smoking cigarettes, you know. So, but I've gotten bored. I've gotten bored. You know, and it's been a without sounding selfish. You know, it's been tough. It's been tough going, but it's been tough going for every single person that's had to go through this. So again, that's what I get annoyed with myself for saying that because it has been tough for every single person. Yeah, Angel. Yes, they are bad for me. I know they're bad for me. But the thing is, once I'm back to normal ish tomorrow, that's all out the window again. But you have to have some sort of comfort in life, you know? You have to have some sort of I don't know what's the word for it. You can't just sit there in a cocoon and just like you know, you can't. You can't. Yeah, probably. Alicia, you're probably right in that. Yeah. That's if I ever hit 80. If I hit 80, guys, right, and you guys are still around, um, I want you to remind me of that very statement, you know, because as I say, I've got like family members that are actually in. One of them's 88. They're still alive, you know. This guy smoked all his life, you know. I just think, okay, nobody's doubting that smoking is bad for you. Nobody's doubting that fact, right? Smoking is bad for you, but I would say there's worse evils out there than smoking. You know, you could be taking drugs like heroin and stuff like that, and even drinking alcohol. I wouldn't say that's an evil either, but only if you overdo it. Yeah, yeah. They do say a glass of wine or 10 glasses of wine. I'm hoping the 10 glasses part is the right bit. Is good for your heart. How's her needles? Yeah, yeah, but those needles are essential for you, and again, you know, so many people. I don't know. They have a way of thinking how things are. They have a way of thinking how things should be. You know, they're all sudden doctors all of a sudden. You know, and then one minute you'll read one article in the Daily Mail saying something about, oh, too much red meat is bad for you. The second week you read, oh, too little red meat is bad for you. You know, see, it's always been like that. You know? And I think this is another one of those things. To an extent, okay, it is a bit more serious, but because it's more widespread, and but we'll get on top of it. We'll get on top of it. We'll get for sure. A bottle of wine with each meal. Hmm. If that was the case, Alicia, I'd be eating 50 times a day. Joke. This comfort I speak of, not much at the moment. But you got to have something. You've got to have something to keep you going. For some people, it's chocolate. For some people, it's potato chips. For some people, it could be, I don't know. It could be looking at the sun, you know. But which sounds strange, you know. But it's not strange because there's nothing better in life than real human nature. There's nothing better in life than real human nature. Yeah, that's why I'm smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee by the gallon, literally. And I hate lighting up in front of folk. It's not like I'm smoking anything illegal or anything like that, you know. Just it is a disgusting habit. I know that. I do know that. It's not the nicest looking of habits because let's put it this way. Like, here's an example, guys. Right, drinking alcohol, like in a exclusive glass. Drinking a glass of champagne looks more social acceptable than does smoking a fag. Which is true, and that's the way it's always been. That's why you'd always get people advertising things like I don't know. Am I allowed to say these brands on here? I don't know. Like in the old days, you used to get car racing in this country, and they would advertise drinks like Martini and um, Cinzano and Tennent's and all this stuff. All the football, all the sports would advertise all these drinks. Now in this country, that's banned because again, it's advertising. But people would say drinking is more acceptable than smoking. Now, I would say neither is good for you, but I can see where they're coming from with that point, because it looks nice to have a glass in your hand, and you could you could be doing anything. A picture can say 1,000 words. Like you can sit there like this, and that looks bad. Now that looks bad if I did that. If I was to have, say, a glass of Dom Perignon in my hand like this, that looks acceptable. If that makes sense, that looks more refined. Oh, he's got taste, all that stuff. It's not true. It's not true at all. I'm diabetic, so I I can't really have. I don't smoke or drink. Good, good. Well, I'm glad to hear that. And oh God, you don't drink coffee? You don't drink coffee? Oh my God. We need well, you drink decaf though. You can surely drink decaf. Hey Hunter, thank you for dropping in by. Guys, please check out Hunter of Destiny. Hunter, I hope you've been listening to my praising of you and my last dish stream before I go back to work and all that stuff. And I'm just in a little bit of relaxation while I'm making dinner and a way to peel potatoes soon. And indulging in bad habits for the last time for a while. Good to see you. The 1950s in the USA also convinced that smoking is sexy. Yeah, and that's actually a very good point because I've watched a lot of the, when you get to the well, they call it the dark side of YouTube or the nighttime side of YouTube. If you can't sleep and you'll watch something on TV your or your computer, and you'll see things like, oh, I'll look up old 1970s Valium adverts, and they were literally pushing this thing out like it was no tomorrow. It was like, you'll be fine. Just ask your doctor. Go to sleep. And the 1950s again, they were saying, oh, a woman has to have a cigarette, and then she will look so much more relaxed when she's got a cigarette. And they'd have posed something like this. I don't have the hair long enough for it. I don't have the army uniform, but you know what I mean. It'd be something like this. Something stupid. It's really ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. That looked great. Yeah. Oh, you drink tea, but tea's got caffeine in it as well, so you have to be careful. I don't know if it's just a coffee tea thing, but there's a bumblebee in my house trying to drink my energy drink or nick your energy drink. Well, what you should do with that, Hunter, is give the bee the drink. Because if you don't, you know what will happen. You'll get stung. And bumblebees, especially at this time of year, still early. They're not going to really. They just want sugar. They just want sugar to take back to their nests, stuff like that. For their babies and things. Hey, Niall Moran, welcome. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for dropping in by. Hopefully you're having a good Sunday. I'm just having a very relaxed Sunday, and at 14:80, 2 p.m. Beautiful again, a beautiful sunny day outside, and yet you've got to spend most of it inside, which is quite crap. Whereabouts am I from? I'm from Aberdeen, Scotland. My friend, where are you from? I saw your little tour during night shift video. It was so funny. Neil, do I know you by any chance? I've got a horrible feeling I do. Okay, okay, Angel. Thank you very much for dropping in by. It's always fantastic to see you and enjoy those. Oh, you're from Cornwall, England. England? England. Is that the right title? England, yeah. What am I saying? I think I'm losing my mind. Alright, okay, cool. I don't usually do these sort of types of videos, as I don't know if you've looked at the channel. It's usually, well, in the past it was mostly gaming stuff, and as I say, there's people on here like Angel, Hunter of Destiny. They're more uh, game streamers. Um, Gary was on earlier on, and I like to do gaming videos myself as well, but lately I haven't been really into that so much. And with this whole carry on lately, you know, been looking to do different things and show all my bad habits to everybody. Ah, thank you very much. That's really appreciated. Thank you. That's really nice to hear. I don't think I'm that great. I just be myself. I just be myself. Like definitely, please definitely check out not just necessarily the people in blue. Check out everybody else that's mentioned made a comment on here, and yeah, they're really good guys, and girls. You know. And what sort of thing do you do, Neil? Are you a gamer? Are you just a watcher of videos in general, or what do you do? Have you got any specific things that you enjoy to do? After this, guys, after I go back to work, these are back out the window again. So yeah, I do a few tours during the night shift. Obviously, I've been furloughed for a few weeks, 5 weeks, but they're taking me off furlough as of, well, this will be my last day of furlough. I go back to work tomorrow, proper type of thing, in a different complex, but basically taking care of three complexes, which is going to be fun. And then eventually, once that's all removed, once the restrictions are gone, and we can all go back to our own thing. I can't wait. Can't wait. Oh, somebody say something. See, I've got myself in a little bit of shadow. It's strange. I think it's just to hide the afro. Don't blame me on the sunshine. Voice is going there. Yeah, Hunter, I think you should let the bee have the drink. I think you should. I feel so minky smoking, on this thing in my living room, and I never smoke in my house because it's just like disgusting. Well, that's a lie, actually. I do smoke in my spare room when I'm like playing games and speaking and stuff like that. But not in this room. This is like, I shouldn't be doing that in here because this was painted and made sure it was good and stuff like that. So, but guys, if you haven't smashed the like button or retweeted me out, feel free to do so. I'm nothing special, guys, but what I like to do is take care of my friends, look after my friends, make sure they're okay, and in this whole situation, I'd like everyone to make sure they're being okay as well. It has. I put. Hold on. I put can outside now. Yeah, I was gonna say though, you'll be having the whole hive fighting over the can of juice. Lance, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, Mr. Wilson. I was going to say AKA, but I thought, nah, I've been cheesy enough today. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for your comment on Twitter the other day. Much appreciated. I know I only dropped a like on it on what was meaning to reply. At the time, I was a little bit stressed out, but I'm all good now. You know, I was a mixture of stressed and you know, happy to get back to work. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens there. Um, I'm doing well. I'm doing really well. I'm actually feeling great, to be honest. Just in the process of making dinner, and not sure what else to say. Oh, there she is, the lurker herself. Crafty, I hope you smashed that like button. If not, you're getting a smack bottom. And this is when she's gonna dislike me, and then she will want that from. Okay, this is not as crazy as the last time I did the last um, live stream, facial live stream, should I say? Because it's a Sunday afternoon. This is a day for relaxation and peace. You know? Fuck off. We just want to get back to normal, like we all do. We all do. But Lance, it's good to see you. It's always good to see you, and I hope you're doing well, and I hope your family are doing well also. And that goes for anyone else that I haven't mentioned. Um, I hope everyone's family, not to mention yourselves, obviously, but your families as well are doing well, and people that you know are being safe, sorry, and doing well. Yeah, I really mean that, because I think common sense is what's going to get us out of this, and it definitely will. After 2 weeks, finally figured out how to persuade people in the ESO. Didn't know I had to visit the. Yes, you have to do. You have to visit the guilds. And then once you get into the guilds, you'll enjoy it more. And actually, talk about ESO, Mr. Wilson, Crafty Bird, and D Hood, who's not here at the moment. We ran for. I think I did mention this to you guys once before. We actually ran for about. I don't know. It took us about an hour to run from one distance to this certain location. And then when we got there, we were told, "Oh, you guys need the expansion to progress further." That's the funniest thing ever. But at the time, Mr. Wilson, you weren't happy. But it's one of those things you can look back and laugh, isn't it? You know? Hope. I know, right? I know. Normal. What is it at the moment? We just do not know. It's just a case of writing it out. I hate saying that to people because I feel like I'm patronising people, but it is a case of hopefully. I mean, as I was mentioning earlier on to Holly, the Ducky Quack Quack, who was on earlier on, up here anyway, they're mentioning folk going back to school middle of next month. I still feel that's maybe a little bit too early, but we've got to. It's a really hard balance. I mean, I'm no politician, I'm no scientist. I fall into neither of those categories, but we've got to do something, and I feel like we're not doing much at all. We're just almost like letting it happen. We're just sort of saying, "Oh, let it go, just let it happen, just see what happens at the end of the day." And we're being reactive rather than proactive, and I think proactivity should have been the option. from the start. You know, we're meant to have defenses against these sort of type of things, and I don't think we have. We don't. It was too easy. There's been some nice expansions, Mr. Wilson. I'm not sure if you've played it since the time we did, but the expansions are really getting better, and we're going back to Skyrim in the next one, which is coming out in June or July, something like that. Hunter is really enjoying it, but yes, it's easy. The public events are a real challenge, and yes, those are different. Yeah, they're definitely different. I just realised something. Oh no, see, I'm looking very in the dark. I don't know, guys. If you haven't done so, feel free smash the like, retweet me out, give me a dance, give me a song. I might even sing it for you later on. Yes, I haven't played much this season since Towers is annoying, logging every day. Yeah, I have. But I love Destiny. I love Destiny 2, but I really feel now it's gotten extremely stale. I really feel it boring. I don't like the new format they have, but it's just like you're on. You've got like a certain amount of things to do, and that's it. It's like a set of three things, and they're doing that for each season. It's like they're cheapening down the game. I just no, I just can't quite get into it, and I've tried, and there's no more surprises at all to me in that game. Um, and I personally, this is going to sound really extreme. I think Destiny as a franchise is probably dead, or close to it. You know, I really do. I really feel it's just not exciting anymore. I mean, it's like constant reskin. It's constant. They're just using old content just to make it look good, and you get excited about going back to the moon. It's exciting for about an hour, and then you realize it's just like, well, you're just using something from an old, what you used ages ago. I just feel the game is extremely stale, and I think they've bitten off more than they can chew. They really need to. They should have given us more. They should have given us a lot more, and that goes for both games. But I wouldn't even class them as two games now. I would class them as just one game. Destiny 2 is now Destiny, and it has been for a while. It's been confirmed we're going to Europe in September, taking on the Veil Dark. See, that's a problem as well. That's okay, but we're not. Again, it's not branching out enough, in my opinion. It's not branching out. It's just like using, stuff that we know of already. There's nothing new coming out of it. There's just nothing new coming out of it. Shadowkeep I thought was okay as well, but it got boring very, very quickly. And I don't know. I mean, I might be in the minority here, but I just feel Destiny 1, 2, in general, is just extremely stale now. I don't see what else they can do with the game. I think they kept up the formula for far too long. The formula of using the same enemies, the same routine, the same reskins, the same locations. Okay, yes, they added Mars, they added things like that, but well, they didn't add Mars. Mars was in the first game as well, but there's just nothing there really to entice me at all to that game. And maybe that's why they went free to play in the end, because they could see it was going that way. When you see games start to go free to play, you know they're in trouble, and that happens with a lot of MMOs. Like if World of Warcraft, which has not went free to play ever, If that ever went down that route, that's when you know the game is in trouble. And yeah, they add little bits. Yeah, you're right. They do. They definitely are still keeping bits going in, but it's like little. It's like really tiny tidbits they keep giving you just to go back to, and it's like once you've done it, that's it. There's no point doing it again. You know, it's like yeah, I would say that didn't help either. I would say that definitely didn't help. Um, it was a especially in Destiny One. Destiny One was a cash cow, and you were basically it was microtransactions were for a storyline which was like 10 minutes long. In respect, in respective, of course, that was the beginning. They didn't get it right. They got it wrong at the start. Big time, and they started to improve. Taken King, as Hunter was saying, it was absolutely fantastic. And then there's just been nothing since then. There's been some. Okay, they brought Destiny 2 out, but Destiny 2, a lot of Destiny 2's content was actually meant to be in Destiny 1. So they were just basically stretching it out to not con people, but just to make more money. And that's I don't know. I just feel games boring, extremely boring. Yeah, absolutely. They'll say it's free to play, which it is, but the expansions are still far from worth the money. So they're making their money and they make their transactions. They're not silly. It's all very easy to say, oh yeah, we're gonna have all these free to play now stuff, and you can visit Mars, you can visit, but you can't play any of the missions. You can't actually do the real good stuff that you actually are meant to be doing in the game. Yeah, it was just a case of just ripping off the consumer, and I think now people are beginning to realise that you don't need to spend any money. You can buy a few money. I know, but yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I definitely I get that, but they shouldn't have that in the first place. That shouldn't be a gaming experience. I know that's the case for a lot of other games. Of course it is. And I know that's how they make their money, but the money should be in the game. The money should be in the game. You should be paying for what you're playing and getting your money's worth out of the game. You shouldn't have to pay extra on top of what you already have paid a lot of money for in the first place. Yeah. Well, it's just I think it's the way the gaming world in the last sort of 15 years now, Mr. Wilson. I mean, I enjoy playing with friends, but Destiny now has become part of one of those games that I would enjoy playing with friends, no matter what it was. It could be Tetris, it could be anything. Like there would be a time when I'd play Destiny, and I would enjoy playing it on my own, but I can play it for like 10 minutes. I play one strike and I turn the game off. It just bores me. It's so boring. So, yeah, of course he's moaning. Of course. Oh. So guys, I'm gonna end it here because I need to go and peel some potatoes and make some stuff. And I want to say thank you for everyone that's dropped in by. And I'm back to work tomorrow, guys. As you guys know, if anyone wants to talk to me, give me a DM on Twitter, or you know, we'll catch up. I'm sure at some point tonight. Um, I thought I'd do this just to have a little chat there and see how you guys are doing. And yeah, guys, have fun. Yeah, definitely. And that goes to everyone. Guys, remember, if you haven't, I know you guys pretty much know each other, but just in case you haven't, remember to do so. And yeah, absolutely. Everyone, please keep safe. Sensible, just make sure you're being cautious. Uh, talk to your families. you know, do all that. You know. Really have a little moment there, but I'm not gonna do it now. You guys have a good day, and I'm sure I'll see you guys either tonight. If not, I'll see you guys on Twitter or very soon. Have a good one, guys. Take care, and thank you everyone for dropping by. Much appreciated.